that women are putting for sale signs on their fucking neck via Instagram, okay? They don't like that because what I've effectively done is
He's unironically making the argument right now that if a woman is posting sexy pics online, that is the equivalent of her wearing a for sale sign. Do you realize you're almost making the what was she wearing argument? This channel is either creating incels or rapists who are later going to become incels. No, posting a sexy photo on Instagram is not saying that you're for sale, as if just wearing something revealing means that you are welcoming sexual engagement.
you don't have the ability to comprehend female nature. Women don't know what's right for them a lot of the times, and studies have proven this shit.
I certainly don't see that attitude leading to any kind of potential harm. No way. No way. I don't see any potential harm there, you know? The girl says, no, I really don't want to have sex right now. Well, she doesn't really know what's good for her anyway, does she? Yeah, I don't really see any potential problems there. Definitely not. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, single incels who have inevitably clicked on this video because they're mad, welcome to another video in which we cover Fresh and Fit, or as other people might want to call it, stale and fat. Fresh and Fit dropped a video not too long ago, and I have not yet watched this video. I was just intrigued by the title of this video. It is, why being all in with a girl gets you kicked to the curb. Oh boy. So we're about to learn a very valuable lesson from Fresh and Fit that I guess like what, being loyal to your hoe is somehow bad. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to say. But it's inevitably going to be something mind-numbingly dumb. So let's go ahead and listen about why being loyal and dedicated to a woman is actually something bad.
Always be able to walk away when they act up, aka
Ooh.
maintaining that abundance mindset. So remember how I told you guys before, you got to keep your sexual market value high and be sourcing and dealing with other girls? If we're going to put that into an analogy, right, or an image.
So you got to remember right off the bat that the perspective that these people are coming from is that women are trophies and commodities, that they are something to achieve. The more women you get, the more successful you are as a man. This is obviously one of those very, very detrimental expectations associated with masculinity, that somehow a guy who gets a lot of girls is this baller dude, because ultimately it contributes to viewing women as objects, as trophies, an achievement, something to just get, use, and be done with. This is not how anybody should think about other human beings. It's not a healthy mindset to have, but this is exactly the mindset that Fresh and Fit consistently reinforce.
I want you guys to always have 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. That foot out is you talking to and dealing with other women. However, you still got 1 foot in because she is a girl of the rotation. Maybe she's a main chick, whatever it may be, but you're there, not all the way. What does that mean?
A girl in the rotation? Your girlfriend of like 3 years breaks up with you? Well, it's okay. I got another bitch in the queue. Ha! What the hell, man? Just watch the video, loser. We don't need your explanation. Then go watch the video. Why are you watching my stream then? AA? Maybe you should go to an AA meeting, okay, before you drunkenly comment again.
I mean, you're being a diversified investor. You're not all in. I never want you guys to be all in with a girl. That's why we tell y'all, don't get fucking married, none of that shit, okay?
Why are they saying don't get married? This is another thing that I'm super confused about, is that Fresh and Fit tend to be like the men defenders, the men understanders, but yet marriage benefits men specifically, immensely. Marriage is beneficial for, well, everybody involved, but it's specifically beneficial for men. They live longer. They tend to be happier. They tend to be healthier. They have more sex. They have better sex. There are a slew of benefits provided to men through marriage. But again, marriage doesn't really work when you view women as commodities. When you have 1 foot in the door with a girl, but you're also texting your side hoe behind the scenes. It essentially sets you up so that maybe you always have a girl in the rotation, okay? But you're going to be spinning around like a goddamn merry-go-round as soon as your main girl realizes that you're texting other girls on the side. Well, she's probably going to dump you. And now you've set yourself up to be nothing but a shallow man pig who does nothing but, well, achieve women and then leave. It's depressing. It's sad. This leaves men more depressed, less fulfilled.
As she misbehaves or does some shit you don't like, you take that other foot and you walk out the fucking door to the other girl. That's how I want you guys to operate with girls. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, so she never is comfortable, because that's how
If she misbehaves? What does that even mean? Honey, I told you that if we go to Chuck E. Cheese, you're only allowed to get 2 slices of pizza and a little cup of tokens. If you ask me again, then I'm gonna go talk to Martha, my side hoe. Oh my god. This is the worst advice imaginable. Listen, guys, if you're with a woman, okay, and she screws up even one time, dump her ass. If you don't literally date a perfect human, a female version of Jesus Christ reincarnate, then just leave her for your next hoe.
you get the best treatment from women in 2023. Again, I wish it wasn't this way. I wish you could be a gentleman. I wish you could give them flowers every day. I wish you could play Ray J, One Wish, and be able to fucking make love to her and be the guy of her dreams. But those days are done, okay? So the only way you can deal with modern day women nowadays is you have to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and let that girl know, if you act up, I am fucking leaving, okay? Because you can't do anything else as a man. Your only power is to have options and be able to walk away. That's it. These 2 things, all right? So when a woman disrespects,
what does he mean when he means like you're with a girl, like just dating or like casually going out? Because I might even agree that if you're like casually just seeing somebody and you're not official or exclusive or anything, that like I don't think it hurts necessarily to be like also talking to other people as well. What do you mean when you say you're like with a girl? Because if you're dating and committed to somebody, then well, you shouldn't be texting other girls on the side. You shouldn't have a backup plan in order. That's just ridiculous. And I know for a fact that if women were dating a guy, or if a woman was dating a guy and she had a backup plan, Fresh and Fit would be out here probably having a fucking conniption 24/7 because the horrible modern women are all hoes and dirty and rotten or some shit. This is just bad advice. If you're dating somebody, you have agreed to be exclusive with them, you've agreed to commit to them, you should allow for them to make mistakes, and then hopefully they will improve. Now listen, I agree that if you're with somebody and they keep doing something that is really bothering you. Maybe it's they're lying to you or they're being dishonest or who knows, whatever. Maybe it's even just a pet peeve, like they don't ever put their shit away or something. I don't know. But if there's a problem and then you've talked to them about it, but they continue this problem and it's just this continuous issue, ongoing problem, then yeah, I think that there's probably times where it's like, this is a red flag and you need to get the fuck out of that relationship. Yeah, of course. There are times when you should leave. But this mentality that it's like, just have 1 foot in the door at all times, you always have a backup hoe, is ridiculous. If you're committed to a girl, commit to her. Or if she finds out you're not really committed to her and you're lying to her, she's probably gonna dump your dumbass, okay? Why should she waste her time with some guy who's actively texting other girls in case the current relationship doesn't work out? It's ridiculous.
I'm going to go ahead and deal with a girl that does respect. And guess what's going to happen when you do that shit? Instantly, respect comes, and she's going to chase you. Now you have the leverage. That's how it's got to go, guys. Okay? Andrew
It's so sad that like they see it as a game. There are games involved when it comes to dating. And he's right even when he says like it sucks that it has to be this way or whatever. Like there are some pretty negative and toxic expectations when it comes to dating and how people play that game, quote unquote. So I would agree with that again in like the preliminary stages of dating. But again, if you're with a girl and you've committed to her, that is when you are done with this fucking bullshit teenager, oh, I don't want to text first nonsense. Now you're committed to somebody, okay? And it's your job to, well, hold up your end of the deal.
There's girls, guys, that I literally care about, that I did not want to fucking leave, but I had to do it on principle, okay? Andrew Tate talked about this as well, how he had a girl that he loved her, but she did some stupid shit, and he had to break up with her anyway. All right? And you're going to have to do things sometimes, guys, that you don't want to do or you don't feel like doing, but principle overrides your feelings. Okay? Because if you're able to walk away from a girl that you like, you love, you really adore, whatever it may be, because she did some stupid shit, you're going to be able to continue that precedent with
I wish that they could just give some examples. Like what's the stupid shit that you keep talking about? If the stupid shit is she's going out to the club and grinding on other guys when she's committed to being exclusive to you, then yeah, maybe you should dump her then, because that's fucking lame. But is the stupid shit like she forgot to put the ketchup away after making her hot dog? We're done, bitch. Fresh and Fit is like the incel factory.
Other girls, and that's extremely powerful, because when you're able to do that, girls know they can't fuck with you. And when girls know that they can't fuck with you, they can't manipulate you, etc., they get in line. Remember,
dude,
guys,
this goes right in line with the kind of nonsense that I always talk about, how men who believe that women are manipulative and conniving and constantly out to get you, it's men with those beliefs who are more likely to act out in violence against their partner. Those people, they are the people more likely to act out in violence against their partner or to tolerate violence against another woman. This is pathetic. This is ridiculous. This is built on the dumb fuck assumption that all women are just these manipulative, conniving, evil bitches that are just ready to what? Date you so that they can hopefully divorce you and live the rest of their life on alimony or some dumb shit? My God, these people are insecure. They need therapy, but instead he's been given a microphone and an audience of millions of incels.
A woman's strongest superpower is you not understanding yours. All right? One more time. A woman's biggest and strongest superpower is you not understanding yours. There's a reason why they canceled Sneeko. There's a reason they canceled Andrew Tate. There's a reason we're shadow banned on YouTube. There's a reason anyone that makes—
What? You're shadow banned on YouTube? Really? Oh my God, these fucking crybabies. Just lockstep in with the conservative dumb shit. The poor little baby victims being so censored. Let's see, let's take a look. All right, let's see. 1.29 million subscribers. 9 days ago, 376K views. 1 month ago, well, you're barely posting. You're not shadow banned, you're not posting, idiot. 1 month ago, 641,000 views, 145K, 376K, 187K, 162, 101. Some of their videos don't get like a huge amount of views, that's fair, but like, here's one, 1.1 million views 8 months ago. Man, can I get shadow banned, please? Because that looks really nice.
pro-masculine content that tells you about your value is shadow banned in the algorithm and banned on TikTok. They don't want you to know this shit because when men are aware of their value, guess what? They don't tolerate fuckery from girls. And when you don't tolerate—
So there's a bunch of evil, conniving women working at YouTube, and when they hear Fresh and Fit dropping the truth about women, they ban them? Like, what? Some, like, girl boss sits down at the YouTube headquarters and is like, this Sneeko guy is actually revealing our womanly secrets. Oh, no. Quick, ban him. This is, like, insane to me. They're actually making up a spooky story about women to scare themselves.
fuckery from girls, what ends up happening? You focus on yourself, you go to the gym, you're not a loser, you're not a pussy, you don't care what society thinks about you. That's not good, right? For the economy. They need sheep. Okay? We're fucking waking you guys up and telling you not to be sheep.
I pay a monthly gym subscription to Planet Fitness. I've woken out of the Matrix, dude. What are you talking about? I actually kind of feel bad for this guy.
They need sheep. Okay? We're fucking waking you guys up and telling you not to be sheep. Don't be like every other guy. Go against the grain. All right? If you want to be successful, if you want to be a top tier guy, you got to be willing to do the things that most guys aren't willing to fucking do. What is that? Go to the gym, strive at excellence, get your money on point, invest, save, get your fashion up.
How the fuck would men making money and having their money managed properly negatively impact the economy? You realize that if you are investing your money and your money's on point or you're making money, that's a benefit for the economy. Sometimes I listen to this and I'm like, I must be missing something. There is no way it's this easy and that they're this fucking wrong. I must be just missing something. I must be the one wrong because there's no way I'm going to go over a video like this and it's just so apparently and obviously incorrect. I must be the one in the wrong. It's too easy.
I want you to do that shit though. Get your fashion on point, get in the gym, become a top tier fucking guy. They don't want you to do that shit though, because guys like us are bad for the fucking economy. If there were more guys like us, OnlyFans would crash tomorrow. Porn industry, gone. Movie theaters, restaurants, etc., destroyed. Okay?
Movie theaters gone? Guys who go to the gym don't look at porn? I don't even know where to go. I genuinely don't know where to go with this. It's just like, so there's like a bunch of OnlyFans girls then controlling YouTube, and they're like, uh-oh, if every guy starts going to the gym and starts wearing a nicer hoodie, then I will lose OnlyFans subscribers. And then what's wrong with movie theaters and restaurants? Real alphas don't watch movies? Fellas, is it gay to eat outside of your home? I don't know what you're even getting at, dude. This is so desperate.
Is you must understand your value and be able to walk away from girls. It's your only power in today's day and age.
I mean, I would agree that, yeah, you should be able to walk away from a partner who's toxic or treating you poorly. But it sounds like this guy's like, whatever you arbitrarily decide is actually a woman misbehaving, which sounds kind of weird in and of itself, then just kick her to the curb, you know? And also make sure that you always have other women on the roster, just ready to go. My God. Well, you guys heard it, okay? If you want a girlfriend, then the best thing to do is to not ever treat her like a girlfriend and text other girls behind the scenes. That's how to be a top tier man, okay? You want a girl to love you forever? Make sure you're consistently texting other hoes without her knowledge. Amen. Amen, brothers. Another one just popped up on my feed. Myron had enough of lying Instagram hoes. Vein popped. Well, brace yourselves, everybody, because I think we're about to get ear raped.
I can't say on air, but there's too much going on.
I'm trying to help y'all out, man. I'm telling you guys, we're giving for all the stupid out there that go and say that we're insecure, we're toxic, blah, 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 all this other. When it comes to girls on Instagram, they're lying to you guys. And the reason why they're lying to you guys is because women always have the plausible deniability to sit there and say, well, I can't control how many DMs I get. It's just Instagram. It's just a profile. They are professionals at minimizing the situation at hand because they're in a privileged position once again where they're getting all the attention. But if you tell her,
I mean, if you're getting a bunch of DMs that are very like horny from desperate dudes who are like send Bob and Vagine, then it's true that you can't really control how many DMs you get. But there's also a level of like, if you're posting really skimpy pictures all the time, then you're probably going to attract DMs from really thirsty, horny dudes. I mean, there's an argument there, I guess, but I don't understand what the problem is here.
man, I don't really commit to girls that are on social media like that have certain types of provocative photos. They're gonna sit there and do everything in their power to fucking shame you. Why do you guys think we went viral when I said a girl is cheating when she has sexy pictures of herself on the internet? If you're in a serious relationship with her, why do you think that went viral?
Wait, what? There is no way this motherfucker just said something that fucking dumb. You are insecure. First of all, if you get really upset that your girl posted a hot, skimpy pic on Instagram, where other dudes are gonna look and be like, damn, she's hot, man. You got a really hot babe as your girlfriend. If that bothers you, then yeah, you're an insecure little bitch, first and foremost, okay? Second of all, the fact that he has the nerve to claim that a woman is cheating if she posts a skimpy picture on Instagram, but yet we began this fucking segment by hearing Myron ramble on about how you should never be all in with a girl, that you should always be texting somebody on the side. So wait, let me get this straight. Texting side hoes, not cheating, being in a relationship but posting a picture of yourself where you look hot and are wearing like a bikini or something, literal cheating, you're a whore, go to hell. Did I get this right? It's beyond parody at this point.
If I go ahead and pull the veil out and show what the fuck is really going on in the dating marketplace, that women are putting for sale signs on their fucking neck via Instagram, okay? They don't like that because what I've effectively done is,
First of all, you're friends with Tate, so what's wrong with a girl wearing a for sale sign? Second of all, you realize that posting skimpy pics online is not actually saying that you're for sale? Do you mean like OnlyFans where they're like willing to sell pictures of themselves naked? I mean, maybe you'd have more of a point there. It just, man, it lacks so much nuance. It's so vague.
I'm cutting the fucking dinosaur off from the legs, okay? Saying, yo, I know what y'all are doing. You guys are using this to advertise yourself to get higher status men, and guys should not commit to bitches like you. And they get mad and say, that's insecure. No, it's being extremely secure, and who the fuck you are as a man. We don't pay full price for the fucking vehicle and keep a for sale sign on it. That's stupid.
So he's actually suggesting that a woman posting sexy pics online, he's not talking about OnlyFans here. He's unironically making the argument right now that if a woman is posting sexy pics online, that is the equivalent of her wearing a for sale sign. Do you realize how fucking terrible that mindset is? Do you realize you're almost making the what was she wearing argument? Well, she was posting skimpy pics. She was basically advertising that she's for sale. Do you realize what you're saying right now? Do you realize the logical follow through of this kind of a mindset? I mean, I'm sorry. This channel is either creating incels or rapists who are later going to become incels. This is just hysterical. It's creepy as fuck. No, posting a sexy photo on Instagram is not saying that you're for sale, as if just wearing something revealing means that you are welcoming sexual engagement.
And keep a for sale sign on it. That's stupid. That's unacceptable. But anytime you put boundaries on women, they're going to sit there and call you some kind of shaming language. It's on you as the guy to look past the matrix and understand, yo, I don't like this shit.
The matrix. The matrix is when women call you insecure because you cannot handle her posting a sexy picture on Instagram. Look past the matrix.
All I'm doing for you motherfuckers is telling you what your natural instincts are already telling you. You know deep down, you don't like your girl going on girls' nights out. You know deep down, you don't like it when your girl puts sexy pictures of herself on the internet for other niggas to see and like. You already know deep down, you don't like her fucking guy friends showing up randomly, hanging out with her, etc. You already know.
What's wrong with going out on girls' night? So it sounds like being in a relationship with you is what? Don't post pics online, don't have friends, don't go out with girlfriends. I'm trying to think, that sounds a little controlling. Maybe he expects the woman to submit to his masculine authority here. You realize it's like textbook red flag of a potential abusive partner if they are super controlling and won't let you have friends. You realize that, right? That's like the first one that everybody sees. When you're isolated from other people in your life by a partner, that is one of the biggest red flags that you are with an abusive partner. You know what you need here? You need like a TOS, Myron, that all women sign before dating you. Like, I agree to not go out with any friends. I agree to give up all social engagements where anybody with a penis may be present, including but not limited to my father, my grandfather, and all my cousins. And also, I am not allowed to post anything on Instagram aside from like a casual picture of my cat. Please agree. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. And the final term of agreement, you cannot post anything on Instagram. If you do, if you have so much of as like a shoulder showing in your picture, then you're cheating. But I am allowed to text other girls and leave you for one of my other hoes pretty much anytime I feel like it. Sign here. It's a great deal. I like how for them, they say men get fucked over by marriage, which by the way is not true. But yet, this kind of a mindset does nothing but fuck women over in relationships. No one's gonna wanna be in a relationship with some dipshit, dumbfuck loser who's too insecure to let you post some pictures on Instagram. Nobody's using shaming language here by saying you're insecure. We're just pointing out the fucking obvious, which is you're insecure because you don't like the fact that other guys are thinking your girl's hot because you're scared that she might leave you for one of them. And the only reason you would be scared of that to begin with, well, unless she was giving off signs or red flags previously, the only reason you'd be scared of that is if you were insecure.
Deep down, you don't want her to fucking go out to the club and do all this other fuck shit. But the problem is that the Matrix, okay, the slave mind tells you to be a slave for your girl's approval and do whatever the fuck she wants to do. But in reality, she loses respect for you doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. She wants you to tell her.
So break out of the Matrix, be an abusive partner, guys. No friends for you. She's like, honey, please, I have not seen my family in like a month. I'm really getting lonely. I haven't had a girls' night out since we've started going out. I don't even know what my friend is like. I haven't even been able to see her new baby because her husband's present and, well, he has a penis. So please, honey, please, can I just go out? Just for once, you can put a tracker on my phone. I'm not getting dragged back into the Matrix, dumb bitch. Get back into the basement. How did you get your ankle chain off?
I don't like that, and I don't commit to girls that do that. Or she likes that. You say, okay, listen, you want to go to the club? Fantastic. But when you come back, you're going to be single, baby girl. All right? And your stuff's going to be packed outside. She likes that shit. You want to know why?
So threatening the girl that if you go to the club with your friends, then I'm going to leave you. It's like it's a joke. It's like it's a meme writing itself in front of my fucking eyes right now. This is like psychology red flags in relationships, kindergarten edition. First one is if they try to control you, if they prevent you from going out with friends. That is a red flag.
Because women need to be protected from themselves, and they fucking love it when a guy has the fucking balls to tell her to her face, I don't commit to girls that do this type of shit. You want to know why? Because a lot of you motherfuckers give your relationship and your commitment out for fucking nothing. You need to start putting a price on your commitment. When you put a price on your commitment, because best believe that's what these bitches want. They don't want to be hoes long term. There's a reason why it's called hot girl summer, not hot girl year, is because they want that commitment. Make these hoes work for it. You guys give your commitment away like it's fucking candy, and you wonder why bitches don't respect you, and they yell at you in Target and slap you upside the head wondering.
Women need to be protected from themselves. I don't know what to say without sounding like a broken record, but I'm not kidding when I say that I'm almost just stunned at the view of women that these people must have in their little pea brains. So far, we've learned that it's cheating for women to post pictures on Instagram, but not cheating for men to be actively texting other girls. We've learned that you shouldn't let your girl go out with friends. We've learned that women need to be protected from themselves. I mean, holy shit, dude. You should be leading the next ISIS militia with this kind of rhetoric.
What the fuck is going on with this guy? It's because you don't have the ability to comprehend female nature. Women don't know what's right for them a lot of the times, and studies have proven this shit.
So save them from themselves, and women don't know what's right for themselves. I mean, I certainly don't see that attitude leading to any kind of potential harm. No way. No way. I don't see any potential harm there, you know? The girl says, no, I really don't want to have sex right now. Well, she doesn't really know what's good for her anyway, does she? Yeah, I don't really see any potential problems there. Definitely not.
Become attractive by having boundaries and protecting her from herself. The only way this is going to work, though, is you got to get your value up. She ain't going to care if you're a bum saying this shit. You got to be the fucking man and then tell her, yo, listen, you can do whatever you want. But if you go out on that girl trip, you go to the club, you fucking like to have your guy friends, whatever, cool. I'm good. And she knows right then and there.
So a good example of this is that, so Carissa has guy friends, and I have no problem with that. Or we did like cut people out who might be our friend, but if we had previously been like sexual with that person, then I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Like, I don't think I would be particularly thrilled if my wife was talking to one of her guy friends and her guy friend happened to be somebody she hooked up with before. I think in a case like that, I'd be like, can you not? Like, that's kind of weird and a little gross. But I feel like similarly, she wouldn't be thrilled if I was just becoming best buddies with one of my exes. Like, this is just kind of common sense, right? I hate to use the C word, but it is. This is just like, yeah, obviously. But then you're taking it a step further. You're going, don't have friends that are guys. Don't even go on the girls' trip. What's wrong with a girls' trip? Do you genuinely think that women are so shallow, conniving, and honestly evil that they're going to commit to you, date you, and then just go out on a girls' trip and just fuck some other guys? Listen, dude, this is why you're an insecure bitch and you're projecting. Because you're texting other hoes behind the scenes. You're not loyal. You have no respect for women. And you perceive women as having no respect for you. Maybe you're under the impression that she's texting other guys also. Because that's what you do. You treat women like a hot commodity. Get them, use them, dump them when you're done. So maybe you're expecting the same treatment from women, which leads you to be this paranoid, controlling psychopath.
If you're high value enough, she gonna drop all that shit for you. I promise you. These bitches be fucking lying. They will go ahead and change their entire life around for you if you're that fucking guy. That bitch will turn into a goddamn Celtics fan if she was a Lakers fan before. Right. She'll go ahead and switch over to the Yankees when she's been cheering for the fucking Red Sox. These hoes ain't loyal to nothing but their emotions. And you gotta be that fucking guy to stimulate those emotions.
Women are controlled by nothing but emotions. First of all, this is false. We've seen now multiple different times from various different studies that one, women do tend to have, yes, more of an emotional response initially to certain negative stimuli. Maybe it's like a conversation about animal abuse or something like that. However, despite the more visceral reaction that women might have as compared to men, both men and women both made equally rational decisions in regards to those more upsetting conversations. So even if women do tend to express more emotion or even experience more emotion, that doesn't actually hinder their ability to think rationally and logically. So your original premise is completely flawed because you're coming in here from the perspective that emotionality is the antithesis to rationality, when that is simply not true. In fact, rational people recognize the time and the place where it's appropriate to be emotional and to be emotionally vulnerable, and other times where it's not appropriate. That's called being a rational human being. What is not rational is sitting here at your little podcast desk that probably reeks of BO and man ass, screaming into the microphone, popping your forehead vein out about how actually it's the evil women who are really emotional. I mean, do you not realize the irony as you shriek like a banshee about how women are really emotional? Kind of makes it sound like you're emotional right now.
Sucks. These hoes ain't loyal to nothing but their emotions. And you gotta be that fucking guy to stimulate those emotions through your own high fucking value. You guys, the problem is that a lot of you guys are not high status enough. You don't have your money on point. You don't have a fucking strong frame. You don't have any of these things in place. And then you think a girl's gonna fucking sit there and submit to you. She ain't. She ain't. And with Instagram, guess what?
Maybe your goal to have like a woman sit there and submit to you is also a little bit flawed. The most successful relationships are the ones in which the partners are treated equally by the other partner, right? So like a relationship in which both the men and the women, when they weigh in on certain things, their input is valued and respected and heard and contributes to the ultimate decision being made. Relationships that function that way tend to be the most successful relationships, resulting in the least amount of divorce and resulting in far better sex, a better sex life. That's what happens when you're having an equal relationship, but you're over here telling guys that they need a girl to sit there and submit. You're not going to have a girl who's going to want to be with you long term who's expected to just submit. This is why I've constantly said, whenever I review these people's content, it sounds like they either want a sex slave or a child that it's somehow legal for them to fuck. Like, you don't want a relationship, dude. You want a sentient blow-up doll. And then you wonder why women seem to not respect you.
It just got a lot harder for a lot of you motherfuckers, man.
If you guys want, I just thought of a really good idea. If you guys want,
women are so emotional. Actually, wait, no, I can do a better impression. Listen, guys, those fucking women are so emotional all the time. They're so emotional! Dumb fuck, emotional cunts. I tell you, man, I wanted a turkey cheese sandwich. She made me bologna and cheese! And then just like go into a diabetic coma or something. He died from an emotional outburst as he was reeing about how emotional women are. Well, hey, helpful tip for the guys out there. Men who are married tend to live longer. So, I don't know. Not only do these guys seem, well, incredibly single, they also seem to have a lot of rage issues, which, well, can't be healthy.